Let's take a look at how to create golden ratio. After this class, we're going to use golden ratio combining with shape of a tool to create logos. The golden ratio is called the golden means, golden section, medial section. The 1:1. Anyway, the golden number and the golden ratio appears in several patterns in the nature and plants and leaves. It has also been used by several artists and architects, and these artists and architects use the golden ratio to make sure their works are pleasing. Usually, the golden ratio appears as a rectangle, but we are going to use it as a circle. So, I'm going to create a new document. It doesn't really matter the size, but I'm going to create by 1080 by 1080 pixels. Create. To make sure you go to view menu and you don't have any of these snap on. So I have two of these on. I'm going to switch them off. Click, view again, and click. I'm going to make sure my smart guides are on. Yes, they are, or you can use Control U to activate them. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take a square first. Click, or you can use shortcut M to activate square. You can click and drag. I need to have a perfect square. So I'm going to hold shift and then draw the square of a 50 pixel. So I'm not able to get, okay, here we have a 50 pixel. In case you're not able to get it, then you can just click on this canvas and you will have this 50 by 50 pixel height and width of a square. Okay. Now you need to go to the properties and go to the stroke. Make sure the stroke is this inside. So by default it will be this, that is here. So there is a difference here, that if you do the stroke that is this by default will be the center, we're going to have to do it inside. This goes inside the box, inside this object, and here we have option to make it go outside, but here for now you're going to use the inside stroke. You will be using 1 point. Okay, that's it for now. And okay, I'm going to place this square here. Next, I'm going to copy. You can use Control C and Control F. That is Control C for copy and Control F for paste in front. And we have another option, that is you can just click and hold Alt. You'll see this kind of double arrow when you hover around the object, and you can just make a copy like so. Make sure it intersects. In case you don't properly align this, you need to check that. Control Y, go to the outline mode. Make sure that it is properly aligned, no spacing here, not even a little bit. You can go to this outline view by just going to view menu and pixel preview. Control Y, Control Y. Okay. View, outline. Just go back, Control Y here. Next, we are going to create a square double this size. That is 50 into 2. I'm going to make 100 pixel square. So I'm going to double click here, give 100 into 2. We can do the math here. 15 into 2 pixel. I'm going to make this constraint. So click and drag and intersect here. Next, I'm going to do this 150 pixels. We need to add these two so that it fits properly, proportionally. Next, we have 150 plus this is 100, so it's 250 pixels. 250 pixels. Okay. intersect. Okay, so next is 250 plus this one, add these two, 50 plus 150, that is 400 pixels. Click 400 pixels. So these are the proportions that we have in the golden ratio. Intersect. You can go even further. Let's just go one more step, that is 400 plus 250, that is a 650 pixel box. 650. Okay. Okay. I'm going to check Control Y and see if these are aligned well. Here I have made a mistake here. It's a little off. Here, this one is a little off. Intersect. Here, this one is 250 pixels. Go ahead and check in here. There, I have made a mistake here. So make sure it is perfectly aligned. Any mistakes here? Okay, I think not, but in case you do, you need to rectify that and then go Control Y. Okay, so everything is perfectly aligned, and next step we're gonna do is we're gonna draw circles within this shape. You can use the shortcut L for the ellipse tool, or you can go manually in the tools menu. Long press over here, L. You can do is click on here. I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put off the fills to all these. Select on this, fill none. Okay. I did that because after taking off the fill, you are able to see the center point. Okay. Now take the ellipse, go to the center point, click and drag. Just click and drag. Or if that's not working out, you can just click and give a 50 by 50 pixel of a circle. Okay, that works now. Center. Okay, all click and drag here as well. Next we need a 200 pixel. Just double click here. 100 pixel. Think I made a little bigger circle grid. Want it proper 100, not even a point more. Just lock 100. Okay, center. In this case, it is a little bigger, so I'm gonna just go in here and take off that 0.001 point. Okay, that's proper. 50 now. Center, intersect. In case this happens, you just need to go back, and you're back in the screen. This happens when you double click. It assumes that you want to go within the shape. Center. Delete this, take this copy, and just hold shift and place right here. Okay, next we have is this. You can see this size of the box in the properties. It's 150 pixels, so I'm going to take 150 pixels circle, place it right there. Next we have is 250 pixels circle, 250. Here it's 400. Double click 400. and this one would be 650. 650. Okay, and I'll set it like so. Okay, so that we now have our circles with respect to the golden ratios. We can simply take off the circles one by one. Click and drag, or you can just alt click and drag to give copy. Alt click and copy here. Alt click, copy. One more, and the final one. Okay. I can just select all of these and move this aside. Okay. These are the circles. I'm going to take it to the center. I can use the align tools. By default, it will be on align to selection or something else. I want you to align to artboard. Click on this, center, and center. There, you have the concentric circles with respect to the golden ratios. You can use these to create logos and artworks and whatnot. You can also use these squares as well when you create an artwork. Most of the monuments and paintings are made using this particular ratio